Before we start this episode, here's a quick preview of what's coming. Ready to take charge of your finances and master the art of money management? Cash Course is your ultimate guide to financial literacy, from personal budgeting to macroeconomics. Check out more episodes at PragerU.com.
My editor said you have another Cash Course story for me. What is it? Stocks? Unemployment?
Incentives.
Incentives. That's not going to sell.
Easy, darling. Any factor that can reward one person but punish another is one you don't want to mess with. Fortunes rise, empires fall, wrapped in 1,000 incentives. They're always lurking, often buried underneath a mountain of good intentions. By the time consequences show up, and they always do, it's often too late to change course.
Fine. I'll bite. What are incentives?
An incentive is any factor that pushes people toward one behavior instead of another. Take monetary incentives. We all need to earn and save some dough. If there's one factor that pushes people to work certain jobs, shop at certain stores, or live somewhere where they'll pay fewer taxes, it's that monetary reward.
So, incentives are money.
You wish. Time, convenience, gifts, and perks. Any reward that motivates people can be an incentive. And there's the opposite, disincentives. A good way to discourage people from doing something is by attaching fines, penalties, and other punishments to certain behaviors. A parking ticket, a tax audit, a foul that gives the other team a free throw, all disincentives.
Any interesting cases?
Plenty. But 3 stick out in my mind like white on rice. All involving someone named Mr. Good Intention. Recognize this?
Yeah, honest trade coffee. Some poor coffee farmer gets a higher price for his product. So what?
I'll tell you what. Incentives, son. Yes, paying farmers an above-market rate for every bean will increase their income in the short term. But artificially high prices create another incentive. They motivate more people to become coffee farmers.
Yeah, okay.
In the long term, this can make a country's economy dependent on one activity. More people choosing to be coffee producers can mean fewer people becoming doctors, teachers, or engineers. Not good for a developing country with a shortage of these professions.
That wasn't the intention.
That's exactly the problem.
What's wrong with good intentions?
Nothing. Except the perverse incentives that they can create. A perverse incentive is a reward that backfires and achieves the opposite of what you intend. Perverse incentives reward people for lying, cheating, for doing other things you don't want, like breeding snakes. Recognize this? British India, city of Delhi. You remember.
Yeah, there was a cobra problem, but it was taken care of.
Was it though? Story goes that British officials paid a bounty for every cobra head the locals brought in from the street. It worked, at first. But after a while, more snakes started to show up. Turns out, the very people the bounty intended to help were breeding cobras. Motivated by a generous financial reward, they had every incentive to help keep supplying them and never solve the snake problem. A classic case of perverse incentives.
That was never our intention.
After all that, intentions again?
Some people never change.
A potato?
Last story. Soviet Russia, 1936.
Yes, for borscht.
If you want choices, you should think about incentives. Russia was a command economy back then. The government set the targets for agricultural production, including potatoes. Farmers were expected to meet those targets, and if they didn't, well, bad news. This lack of choice and economic freedom meant they spent their time and resources producing what the government wanted, rather than what the marketplace wanted. The result? Lots of potatoes and not much else. And the farmers couldn't even sell them for a profit. This control of production happened across the entire Soviet economy. where all rewards and monetary incentives that motivate people in a free market economy were non-existent. And anyone who complained was punished.
Hold on. We were trying to make society fair and equal.
It was equal, all right. Equally poor and unmotivated.
No choices, nothing to gain. Where's the incentive to work hard and grow a variety of food for people?
Exactly.
So that's the story. Incentives are what matter, not intentions.
You got it. Chasing intentions might seem noble, but incentives are the bottom line. Understanding them, how they motivate people and guide their decisions, is the key to having a free and thriving economy.
Any last words?
Cobra!
Cobra. Is there more to the story?
No, it's a cobra! Look out!
Watch more at PragerUkids.com. And parents, don't forget to subscribe.